What up, Vapor lovers? This is a sneak preview of the Cherry Bomber. Nice. So, this is a mechanical mod. Sorry, the lighting there is a bit weird. So, this is a mechanical mod. As you can see, it's beautiful. Really like it. It's fully mechanical. There's no wires, anything like that in there. No chips. It's just literally, connectors and batteries. The actual mod itself is very sturdy. It's very weighty. I compare it to the Sigelei. Wow, the Sigelei just feels light. It's a big mother. It's a seriously big mother. It weighs a bit. In terms of size, I'll show you against the Sigelei. There you go. So from a width point of view, a lot smaller. As you can see, from a height point of view, it's marginal. Absolutely marginal. Kind of put them together, you can see. So it's definitely, in size, it's a lot smaller, but in terms of weight, it's very weighty. But it just feels amazing in my hand. It really does. I'm using it with the Arctic at the moment, which is my kind of tank of choice. Just love this little thing. I'll show you the back. So you kind of slide it off. I hope it's too bright there. So it kind of slides off. It's got a very small little magnet. I don't know if you can see that. Very little small magnet there that slides in. To be fair, I don't know if it even needs the magnet. The way it's kind of designed, it kind of slots in. It just goes in perfectly. I.e. with it being mechanical at the bottom, I hope you can see that. There you go, you've got two screws. So that's two flathead screws, and you kind of just tighten the batteries in. Very simple. Is that the best way to kind of get your batteries in? I suppose mechanical is the easiest way, but when you compare it to, say, like the Sigelei or the Cloudpool, you just kind of just shove those batteries straight in very quick. With this, you've got to kind of put them in, take them out, charge them, unscrew them, bring back in, re-screw them. Excuse me, it's a bit of a long process, but that said, it blows. It really is pretty damn good. I really like it. Couple of problems with it though. I've tried my Kanga Plus on it, and I actually went down to, there's a local shop to me which is called the Vaping Vault, which is based in Brighton, and basically they kind of figured out that if your 510 connection pin at the bottom is too long, it goes too far into the actual mod itself, and the problem I found was as soon as I connected the battery, it continuously fires. Let me see if I can actually show you what I mean. So I've got it on the Arctic at the moment. As you can see, press a button, you can hear it firing. Press the safety button, can't hear anything. I'm going to turn it back on to on. Okay, take this off. And I'm going to see if I can show you what I mean. Because before it was auto firing and then it doesn't fire at all. So now I've got, as you can see and as you can hear, auto fires every single time. That is a problem. Again, I'll just show you what happened there. So I'm screwing my Kanga Plus in. Auto fires. Now I'm not sure whether I just have a faulty, a dud one. I'm not entirely sure, but I have kind of tried this with a couple of different tanks, and it varies, to be honest with you. Even when I try it with the Dark Horse, it's very difficult. It doesn't also fire with the Dark Horse RDA, but you don't really, it's very difficult to get a really strong pull out of it. Let me just put it on the safety while I screw it on. So that's on nice and tight. Put it on. I'm firing it right now. See that? Nothing's happening. Oh, maybe that was me because I had it on safety. Ignore that bit. Okay, so I'm going to press it now, so it's fire. So instantaneously, I should see a reaction, and it should kind of, sparks should fly very, very quickly. But what you'll see with this, what I find is that it's very, very slow. So that's firing, as you can see. For me, it's just very, very slow. Whereas when I have that on the Sigeli, it just straight away, let me show you with the actual casing on. Again, it's very, very slow. I don't really get that much out of it. Let me show you kind of what vapor production I get out of it. I think you can actually see how weak that actually is. And I'm a straight to lung, so I should be producing a lot of cloud. As you can see, barely anything. And to make this a fair test, so safety first, put the safety catch on. Hopefully it's not too hot. Alright, so we just get this off of here. I'm going to put this straight onto the Sigeli. Oh, my hand was too close to the fire button there, don't want to set my hand alight. I like my hands, they're very useful. Okay, so now I'm going to fire it on the Sigeli, and hopefully I should be looking for an immediate reaction. Wow. So if you can see the difference between what was coming off of that and what was coming off of this, big bloody difference. Okay, I'm just going to wet this up a little bit as well. Okay, I'm not going to use the cream. I like that one. Let's go. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use one of my made ones. I'm going to go with strawberries and cream, which I made. Which is very bloody nice, if I say so myself. Right, so let's get it sloppy on there. Don't make this video too long because it's only a little preview. Okay, so I've got some juice on there now. As you can see, nice reaction, that's what I'm looking for. Look at that. Straight away. As you can see, the difference to it being on a Sigeli compared to the actual Cherry Bomber. I'm pretty sure I may have a dud. I'm not entirely sure. It seems to fire really, really well with the Arctic. So yeah, it's a difficult one to kind of give a thumbs up rating to it right now. So as a preview, just kind of want to give you a bit of an idea of kind of what I'm experiencing with the Cherry Bomber. It'd be interesting to see if anybody else has had any kind of problems with the Cherry Bomber as well. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, drop your comments in there, or you can find me on Twitter at Darker Vapors. Really interested to hear your thoughts. I'll do a full review on this in a couple of weeks once I've played around a little bit more and has a bit more time to kind of test it out. So that's it for me for now. This is Darker Vapors, and with the Cherry Bomber. Still looks sexy though. And speak to you soon. Cheers.